New Orleans, the Big Easy. That's the site for the Hornets. For the Pelicans, playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going tonight. Hornets, Pelicans, coming right up. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Brandon Ingram.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Washington. And it's Hayward. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Rozier in at the point guard. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. All out there at Bledsoe. And it's Adams in at the 5. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long. And it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
That's a 2 from Rozier. It's hauled in by Adams. New Orleans with the ball. Ball, the pass to Williamson. Over Rozier. And it's Williamson missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Rozier. Here's Biyombo. And again, the Hornets missing. Rozier against Bledsoe. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Now here's Graham. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And it's denied. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Here is Hayward. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Here's Bledsoe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the night.
And sometimes it really seems Bledsoe is better finishing through contact, almost like he enjoys the challenge.
Now, here's Rozier. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Williamson with the block. And they'll keep possession. And here's New Orleans now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. No good from Bledsoe. Hornets trail by 8. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view. But still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Now, here's Rozier. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And that one's good. Ingram.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here is Rozier. After Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Over Bledsoe. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. And he finished it off with a lay-in. Williamson's got 8 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now, here's Rozier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Biyombo. And then Biyombo with the dunk.
Using good court recognition there. Rozier able to make the right play out of that pick and roll.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach James Borrego. David, what do you have to say?
Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Ingram.
It's so fun to see Brandon Ingram evolve. He's a true student of the game, and each year he keeps improving.
Passes to Biyombo. Rozier against Bledsoe. Here's Rozier. Back to Biyombo. Rozier finds Biyombo. Clock at 4. Graham from outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Hornets trail by 18. Now Graham. No points in the game yet for him. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
Back to Williamson. A up high to stuff the alley-oop.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Hayward. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Graham. Some solid defense from Ingram.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Ball no good. Hornets trail by 17. Rozier for three. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Charlotte calls timeout. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
Bad shot selection can put you in a hole, which can make you desperate, which can lead to even more bad shots.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at New Orleans, off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And I think for New Orleans, the step forward they've taken this season has been a giant one. I thought they'd be an improved team, but I had no idea they could be this good.
And you're not alone. How could anyone have predicted this? Nobody thought they'd be such serious contenders this deep into the season.
6 to shoot. Rozier kicks to Washington. And again, the Hornets missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Rozier looking around and stolen by Williamson. By himself, and the dunk by Williamson.
This is the level of talent Zion Williamson has to work with. It's unbelievable. I love watching this kid play.
Rozier finds Hayward. Inside. Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
In the corner, it's Hayward. Ambo trying to break free, and Gordon Hayward with the 3.
Entering the league, this is where Hayward had to improve, and he has. Tremendous touch now from range.
Ball kicks to Adams. Williamson double team. They get a hand on it. Rozier with the steal. Graham gets a wide open look. Off target from outside.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Hornets trail by 20. Rozier for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
At his best when playing with that attack mindset. Bledsoe there blasting through contact.
Here's Hayward, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And the first one at the line is good. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. The Hornets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Pelicans leading by 18. Bledsoe with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Zeller passes to Rozier. Releases. And again, the Hornets missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
It also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And we all know about Zion Williamson's athleticism. Now he must continue adding to his game.
Rozier, the pass to Graham. It's deflected.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Here's Adams. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Rozier, the pass to Graham. That one goes in.
A ragged start for him offensively, but he'll take it. That brings him to 1 of 8 from the field.
1:36 left to play in the first. Bledsoe finds Williamson. Lobs it up there for Ingram. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Because of that length, Ingram can catch that pass no matter where you put it.
Pass to Graham. And Adams sends it back. And here we go. Pelicans running again. Oh, what a play!
Watch it!
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now here's Graham. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Off target on the 15-footer.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And the Hornets with possession here. Here's Bridges. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. New Orleans with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Over in the corner, Rozier. From past the arc. That shot off. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Pelicans ahead, just dominating this one. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with ball, and it's Adams in at the center. Here's Graham. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ball's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Now here's Graham. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Bledsoe against Ball, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Zeller, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And so Zeller nails both of them. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Bledsoe dishes to Ingram. From the high post. No good off the back of the rim.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And Zeller kicks the ball. Charlotte moving it around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for him.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
The first one falls.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And he can't hit the second.
You know, what I love about Bridges is just the all-around game. He scores, rebounds, passes, and defends well, too. Just an exciting young prospect.
Now Bridges following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Williamson, the pass to Adams. Up again. Williamson kicks to Adams. Tries it again. And it's Williamson missing.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Martin's checked in for Miles Bridges. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ball, the pass to Martin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Martin. And so he makes both from the line. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic LU jam.
I love how efficient Zion is. Dependable at picking smart shots to take.
Charlotte calls timeout. Craig, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Well, you look at Williamson, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. He feeds it to Ball. Now the dish to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Over Bledsoe. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in. Hornets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Devontae Graham. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Hart. 8 points his last outing. Floats it up for Williamson.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Ball. Martin trying to free himself up, and the Hornets miss again. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 15-5 run here. With the floater, and Ball puts it in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the pass to Zeller. Now, here's Monk. He's covered by Ball. Stolen by Ball. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ball's running. Here's Adams. A rebound by Washington.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Pass to Martin.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
That's tipped. Stolen by Ball. Williamson, the pass to Hart. New Orleans moving it around. Adams finds Ingram. Takes the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Hornets now going the other way. Ball, the pass to Washington. Here's Monk. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
First free throw is good. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the new G League Pro Team, Smitty, signed a number of five-star high school basketball players. How do you think this is going to impact the college game?
Well, I think it's going to impact it, Kevin. You miss out on those stars, for sure. But I think you'll get more guys that'll play 2, 3, 4 years in college, which will give college basketball more consistency.
Now, here's Monk. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. The numbers in their favor. Here's Hernan Gomez, finished off the break.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here is Hayward. 5 points in the game.
When you look at Hayward now compared to when he entered the league, so much stronger.
To the right side. Thornwell drops in the tray. Thornwell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pushing it up. Here's Hernan Gomez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Free throw good, Hernan Gomez. Some changes for Charlotte. Biombo checks in for Zella. And Martin subbed in for Monk. Both good from the line that time. And here's Martin. To the inside, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by Martin.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the middle, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now, here's Ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. No coverage that time. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
And we saw it all the way back at Butler. Give him some daylight, and Gordon Hayward can hurt you.
No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. There's Ball with the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Hart, no good. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Here's Hayward. Oh, that's blocked. And here we go. Rips down the breakaway slam.
A beautiful pass to lead his teammate right to the hoop.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's blocked, and he gets it back. He blocks it again. They get it back, and New Orleans pushing it up now. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Passes it to Washington. Back to Ball. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Pelicans have yet missed a free throw, 5 for 5. The first free throw is good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
McDaniels is checked in for the Hornets. And he makes both free throws. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now, here's Ball. Over in the corner, McDaniels. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Pass to Hart. Three-pointer. But they'll get another chance. Misses the jumper. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Hayward with some nice D. So it's the Hornets now. Here's Biombo. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez. And the Pelicans making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And then for Charlotte, Miles Bridges comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Rozier in for Ball. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. It's blocked. And pushing it up is New Orleans. The Pelicans again in transition.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here's McDaniels. Rebound by Johnson. New Orleans has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Hart, no good. And here are the Hornets now. Here's McDaniels. Excellent D there by Johnson. And here comes the break. Here's Thornwell. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
As soon as he had the ball in his hands, he put the pressure on the defense and found the opening.
That's a 2 from Rozier. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. New Orleans on top, opening up a huge gap. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right. The guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joe, what up?
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Rozier's out there with Devontae Graham. And there's McDaniels. Then it's Bridges. And it's Biyombo at the center position.
James Johnson can give you a little bit of everything, this time with the quick catch and fire.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Pelicans. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Hayes dishes to Johnson. Back to Hayes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For New Orleans, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That free throw good from Hayes. Hayes hits them both. So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Bridges. Kicks it to Graham. Passes it to Rozier. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Biyombo, no luck. The Pelicans shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Now, here's Rozier. An even 3-on-3 break. Ball's knocked loose. And oh, here we go with Bledsoe. Nobody back. And Bledsoe with the stop.
I mean, he looks like a running back in the open field. Bledsoe likes to take advantage of fast break opportunities.
Now here's Graham to end the run. Bledsoe with the rebound. Bledsoe's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Rozier for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Bledsoe's got 5 rebounds tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to score a much better percentage.
And he knocks down the first one. Ingram, he's checked in for Sindarius Thornwell. Hayes hits them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Graham kicks to Rozier. Ingram with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's Bledsoe. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Biyombo. Back to Graham. To end the cold streak, he lays it in. Graham's got 6.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Lobs it up there for Ingram. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Graham. He has 6. Bridges, no one around him. Drills it from outside.
Just a proven threat from beyond. Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
Bledsoe passes to Ingram. Pulls up, high post. Here's Hayes, up and in on the layup. He has 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Graham. The pass to Rozier. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's nice to see Rozier being the aggressor, dictating the action, putting the defender on defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Rozier.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
And so he hits both. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Pelicans. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Ingram wide open. And another 3 for New Orleans.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And they call an illegal screen here. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. In third, the Pelicans.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 17.
And for his position, Bledsoe probably as physical as any in our game. Clearly not afraid to challenge defenders.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Cody Zeller's checked in for Charlotte.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
Now here's Graham. 6 points for him. Over ball. And it's Graham missing. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And it's Williamson missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And it's Rozier missing. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Ball with a wide open look. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Ball's got 7 points.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
Rozier kicks to Graham. Will it go? The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Ball. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. They get it back. And the dunk by Williamson.
Great position by Zion. It's what allows him to get offensive rebounds.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Rozier. He has 5. Back to Graham. And again, the Hornets missing.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Martin finds Graham. Rozier against Ball. It's deflected.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Monk's checked in. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Rozier the pass to Zeller. Martin against Williamson. Martin inside. 6 to shoot. They need this one. With the clock winding down, and he goes in for the dunk.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
Bledsoe against Rozier. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Got that bucket in no time at all. Ball's got 12 in the game.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Rozier. Williamson with the block.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And that one falls for Zeller. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And some changes here for the Hornets. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Martin, and Ball subbed in for Terry Rozier. Here's Ball. He kicks it to Hayward. To the left side wing. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
I mean, these giveaways aren't doing them any favors on the scoreboard.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Charlotte. New Orleans has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Cody Zeller.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's good from Ball.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
He hits both from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Now Ball. Pass to Washington. Hayward with the ball.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And Ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Now, here's Washington. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass the ball. High post shot. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And that one's good. Ingram.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Hayward. 10 points for him. Zeller. And he uses the glass on the layup. Zeller's got 5 now.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points. There's a lot of creativity in Lonzo Ball's game. He knows how to finish in style.
Here's Ball. Kicks to Hayward. Back to Ball. Lets it go from deep. Pelicans with the rebound. Ball's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Monk with a double team. A wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 12.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
It stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Now, here's Monk. He's guarded closely. Left side, Ball. Hayward outside. Got a hand on it. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Back to Ball. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Pass to Monk. Fires the 3. And no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Got a piece of it. Washington finds Hayward. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Hayward's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like the tenacity from Gordon Hayward. This is a guy who is a gamer.
Ball with the bucket. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Ball, the pass to Hayward. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Launches it. Washington, that's good. Washington's got 5 now.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
And Adams with the slam.
Perhaps the toughest player in the NBA. It's tough to neutralize Adams' impact when he's out there.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here is Monk. James Johnson is out there with Adams. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Thornwell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5. Now here's Washington. Puts it up from 12. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Here's Ball. A rebound by Washington. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Now the pass to Monk. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worried about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Now here's Hayward. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Here's Ball. Adams down low. He's against Martin. Adams' shot is off. And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. Looking to get back on track here. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Kick out to Adams. To the wing right side. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one drops. Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. A reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious, that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
Now here is Martin. Pass to Washington. Pelicans with the rebound. Thornwell's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Ball slams it in.
I have to appreciate the timing there. Lonzo has a sense for when to go for alley-oops.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Passes it to McDaniels. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Thornwell. Thornwell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Ball. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ball's got 26.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Pass to Washington. Now here is Martin. He's guarded closely. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Friday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
No good on that one. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Johnson. Here's Trier. Pass to Thornwell. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Bridges kicks to McDaniels. Now, here's Bridges. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's ball in the corner. Another one falls for New Orleans.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Now, here is Martin. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other. But ultimately, nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
And that one falls for Bridges. Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Hornets also with a sub. Graham's checked in. Both free throws good from Bridges. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Passes it to Trier. Over Martin. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Graham from outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's tipped. Here's McDaniels. He kicks it to Martin. know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. Now here's Graham. Not a lot of room. Five to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. Connects from 3-point range.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Graham defending. A floater. Biombo with the block. And he recovers it. Thornwell can't get it to go. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Graham surveying the floor. Back to Biombo. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Sindarius Thornwell. Here's Trier. Second chance effort. It's blocked. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Biombo, the pass to Martin. And here is McDaniel. Off the left rim and out.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now Graham goes up the baseline. Goes back up. Biombo. That's good.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Here's Trier, covered by Martin. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Dishes to Graham. Pass to McDaniels. Well, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for Charlotte. Hayward comes in for McDaniels, and it's Rozier in for Martin. Good on the second free throw. New Orleans gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Shots good by Bledsoe.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Rozier the pass to Hayward. Looking to get it going. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Love to see Gordon Hayward shake things up and get busy down inside. The defense really doesn't know what to do when he's down there other than hacking.
First one falls for him. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA, in basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. And here's Hayward. After James Johnson was able to get the triple.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players.
Now, here's ball. Bledsoe outside. Adams down low. Covered by Biyombo. And it's Adams on the follow.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Hayward against Ingram. Biyombo, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Graham against Ingram. And it's in there. Ingram's got 27.
Great competitive play from Ingram tonight, and his teammates are sharing in his excitement.
Rozier, the pass to Biyombo. Hayward goes in. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New Orleans.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zion Williamson.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Now here's Graham. 40 seconds left in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Ingram against Hayward. Ingram drawing the double team. Johnson, the pass to Ingram. Adams outside. Here's Bledsoe. Tips it, and it's Adams on the follow. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 24 rebounds.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time